Alright guys, so I'm out at Logan Pepper's house. Starting in the basement here. You're gonna be looking at the unit. But you come down the stairs, I'll show you the upstairs in a few minutes. But come over here. You got the old unit. And it's connected into this old style ductwork here. You got the copper lines they're running into the crawl space under there. You got ductwork going out that way, and ductwork going out the other way. Get you some measurements on it. So it's 22 inches wide, 53 inches tall from the floor to the plenum there. Looks like it's a 4-ton air handler. You got the breaker in the thing there, in the air handler. Over here on this side, you got the wires coming in. And they run into a box right here. On it. This unit's 24 inches deep too. I didn't give you that measurement earlier. This right here, not 100% sure what this is. It's a wiring box going to somewhere. It says Honeywell on it. And there's train tracks everywhere. I guess this lifts up here. I have to get them to move some of this stuff out of the way so we can work. So we got bridges. Little town over there. So that's going to be in the way. We may have to move some of the stuff around. Inside the unit I was just showing you there. You come around this side. You got the return. You got a electronic air cleaner here. Show you a little more details on it. So I opened it up. They just have a regular 20 by 25 filter in this thing. So we can just get them a new 20 by 25 filter. Looks like that would work out good. I'll talk to them about media filters and see if they'd like us to put one of those in there. And then return runs through the wall there. You got a vent right here coming out. That's the supply trunk line running that way, and then there's another line that goes into the wall over there. So the door I showed you from the inside that leads down to the basement, it's right here. This is where we need to be coming in and out to get the unit out. We wouldn't have to walk through their whole house. Come around the back. You got a nice concrete pad. We'll need to replace that. Let me go back with that. Looks like they already leveled it out. There's a leak in the evaporator coil supposedly. If we can change out these copper lines. I'm going to show you under the house in a minute. That's that door again. Come down the stairs. Forgot to show you the crawl space when I was down here a minute ago. So here is the crawl space. You're just gonna jump up in there, but you may need a ladder or a stool or something. This hole here is 20 by 21. So this piece here, right beside the hole here, this thing is just like a vent to get the moisture out from under the house. It's not a good picture of what the ductwork actually looks like under here. Alright. So there's the copper lines. They run out to that sunshine you see over there. Right there's the condenser on the outside. And then they run back over there, and that's where the unit is. You see that ductwork, it's old style ductwork. All hard pipe, and there's next to no room in here. I'm laying on my stomach and I'm almost touching the ceiling. touching the floor. But there's another line of it. I'm putting my hands on it. It doesn't seem to be falling apart or anything. It's running right now. It's not leaking. I don't feel any air blowing under here. It's in pretty good shape, considering the age of it. I don't think we're gonna need to mess with it. We may need to enlarge the return. But changing out the copper is just gonna be a matter of feeding it through there. So now I'm showing you the front door and the inside of the house. You come in the front door, make your left. You got the thermostat here on the wall. Change it out with a nice new digital thermostat. Then you got a return here in the floor. So it's 20 by 24, which the filter's down at the bottom, so you don't have to worry about that too much. So thermostat's here, attic access is up here. There's not really any reason to be up here, except I was asking him about insulation, and the insulation looks like it's pretty good. I mean, he's got a good amount. It's up over the boards and everything. He's got probably 10 inches. You can't see it because this phone light sucks. But no need to do anything with that. Alright, I'm back in the train room. Here we got the breaker panel. There's a little bit of space left. But we're gonna need to pull the wire to the new condenser because we're changing the spot of it. I forgot to tell you about that in the first place. So we're gonna move it farther away, so we're gonna have to have a new wire. None of these are labeled, so I don't know really what. There's a 70. I'm sure that has something to do with the air conditioner. 240s. So. Alright, so I'm looking at the condenser again. So disregard all the stuff I said about leaving this stuff here. We're actually going to move the condenser over here because they're building a patio on this back side. So they want to put the condenser here. They're going to connect in to this fence right there, so they're going to have the backyard. So the condenser is going to go right around here. You should be able to run the copper under there and pop out this hole. And they got it to the unit similar to how they got it set up on this other side.